Off with the music, on with the game. My oh my. How am I not hungover? Don't know. But I'll take it. Alright. Let's load the freaking game. We don't need to see the intro. I'm trying to remember what progress we made. Doesn't really feel like we made any progress last night, though. I don't think we did. Your makeup looks just fine. Game being smart. Books are obvious fakes. Glasses care. Good job. Wait. Someone was hinting me to go back. Here, but to do what?
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Neat. Game fuck up? Alright, let's restart the game. Oh, that's what we love, tech issues.
Steve, It's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, you'd better start learning some things about harvest. And I think you might want to start at the lodge. You're not making sense.
Harvest.
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge, this Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
You're not making sense. You're not making sense. You're not making sense. Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Wait.
Steve! The wedding is only 3 weeks away. Not much time to get to know each other, is it?
Generally, the idea of a wedding doesn't seem so bad.
Thanks. But I wouldn't marry anyone with things, you know, as they are.
Yeah, well, they can't force us to go through with it. If it comes down to it, we just won't take the vows.
I don't think anything in Harvest is that simple. Too many people are determined that we get hitched.
Why?
Potsdam wants the meat your father promised him. Your parents want to force you to settle down. Mrs. Potsdam wants to have the wedding in the lodge. Me? I just want to escape.
Escape was, exactly what I was gonna type.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that. Of course I'm right.
Amnesia.
Maybe my amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me. Like we've met before. In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Have you been able to remember anything else? I mean, anything at all?
Well, I have had these recurring dreams. Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well,
Excuse me.
have you thought about how to escape Harvest? You're not making sense.
Let's explore.
You're not making sense.
Alright.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
You won't marry me, but you want to talk to me. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. We picked up some items too.
Steve. You're not making sense.
All right.
Come back and visit.
Inventory. Okay, we got tampons, vitamins, cough medicine. Right click to use. Aspirin. Pen. Adult magazine. Astro Blue.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Meat.
Meat is the foundation of any decent society. Everyone needs at least 3 servings of red meat a day. And anyone who says otherwise is a commie.
Yeah.
And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want. Kind of makes up for not getting into the lodge.
I haven't seen my father. He's locked in a room.
We already been through all this.
I hear him moaning, but that's all.
He's not going to die, is he?
Like I said, I don't know. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
Well, next time you see him, be sure to tell him that I said hello. And tell him that I'm praying for his speedy recovery. And also, would you remind him about the meat? Especially about the meat.
Yeah, fine. If I see him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies, then who's going to take over the slaughterhouse? Who's going to tend to the meat? I guess as his son, you'd take over. Right? I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse. Sure, it'd be just dandy, and you can't argue with success. Everyone in Harvest gets their meat from your dad. What a grand business to go into. Oh, sure, cutting animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against you, the smell of death and shit in your nostrils all the time. Well, those are all definite cons. But once you're done, the guts have been washed into the gutters. What are you left with? Meat. Rows and rows of scrumptious red meat.
That was quite the audio glitch. Wedding.
Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't understand you at all.
Harvest.
Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't understand you at all.
Lodge.
Why are you so anxious to get into the lodge?
There's wonders inside. I've heard there's more meat in there than they know what to do with. Now that you're of age, Steve, you might go down to the post office and fill out a lodge application. They're always looking for new blood.
I already tried that. Coach Benjamin Leviathan, $2.99 super sticker. Hey, how you doing? Sorry I can't put it up on screen, but thank you for the super sticker. Brian Landon says, Coach is a good man. Thank you. How you doing, Brian Landon? And thank you, Coach. Harvest Lodge, post office.
Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't understand.
All right. What else to say to him at the time? But yeah, thank you. Sorry I can't put it. Doesn't let me put super stickers up on screen. But thank you. How's it going? Good morning, good afternoon to some of you. Have gone to the lodge? Well,
initiates may enter the hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy? But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
What kind of knowledge?
Forbidden knowledge, the forgotten pleasures, and pleasures as yet undiscovered. But such is not for the likes of you. Not yet. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
Give me my application.
Applications are available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates them to the uninitiated. I do not sully my hands.
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules. When you do, however, bring it to me. And if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
Excuse me.
Have you
we haven't-
obtained an application
We have
from the
not. We already tried
postmaster?
getting an application.
Not yet.
If you would find knowledge, you must seek it from the first realization of the wanting.
Excuse me. I had it with the
Harvest
script out.
seems strange to you. Nothing is quite as it seems, or should be. Such is the way of all things when viewed from the proper perspective. Only within this lodge can the truth be found.
A hole. Red eyes playing with eerie echoes from the darkness. Pipes. Sludge oozes from the drain. As though it may be from the Dark Ages. Old.
Have
Oh,
you
boy.
obtained an application from the postmaster?
Not yet.
If you would find knowledge, you must seek it from the first realization
Oh,
of
boy.
the wanting. Whether you do or not matters little to me. Many are called, but few chosen.
So that's all we could really do at the lodge, it seems. Let's go to the post office, see if we could convince them.
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man. That's just what you should be striving for. But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually.
How do I persuade them? Demand?
Don't mumble, son. Can't I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining.
Sure.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Box is hardly used. Zip code map with harvest. Dead center. Three clocks, 3 times. Bake sale, bake sale. boy. How am I not hungover? So how am I supposed to do this application? Crushed paper cup with smudged lipstick on it. Alright, just took him out. Well, it's a blind woman, so... Can I get my application now? Lodge applications. I took him out. Who reported me? The blind woman?
What were you thinking? Attacking someone like that? With so many witnesses around? You'll have plenty of time to think about it, boy.
Somebody help me! What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
Indeed it is, Sheriff.
Oh.
Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to seek them.
Yeah, I killed somebody, and I got executed for it. So I just realized something in my inventory here. Let's give this to him.
Yes, yes, very nice. But do you have any meat?
This is a thing where you get all the meat you want, right? Did I not read this correctly? Harvest meats. Official meat release farm. Receive harvest meats. Alright. Maybe we gotta bring it to that one guy first.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Damn it.
Can't use the pen on the...
Damn it. Oh, man.
Yes, yes, very nice. But do you have any meat?
Let's go back to the slaughterhouse. Meat plant. Where there's a bunch of dead cats. Like we were looking at last night. A lot. That is definitely a dead cat on the table. This used to be a kitty cat. This is Merce's nightmare. We were saying last night.
Well, that didn't work. I don't get it.
Who do we have to have sign?
Oh, man.
No, I don't want to use pin on me. I want to use...
I don't get it.
Oh, shit! I accidentally attacked him. He's got a cleaver, too. I accidentally attacked him. Took my ass out. Shot me up. Shit, so what do we do? Shut with a wasp nest. Cabinets are infested with wasps. It's a wasp nest. A colorful picture of a wasp. Yeah, there's wasp nest up top too.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
Alright, let's look at my inventory again. Got vitamins, tampons, cough medicine, aspirin.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Man. Damn it. Okay. Oh, man.
I don't know what else I could do in here. Old car. The perfect nesting ground for wasps. Johnson residence.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right? You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you. Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball.
Gotta take a look at it.
Don't see why not, but don't touch her. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew. Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that'd turn me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, well, she needs a good hard penis.
Oh, boy. Edna's Diner.
I'll admit DNA's done it does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night? Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna! Edna!
Jeez.
So, how's Stephanie?
Fucking...
Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I don't have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the
oh my gosh.
maiden voyage. It's plenty big. Believe you me. I'd drive you around. And I wouldn't look in the back seat. I guarantee it. Though if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay. Bye now.
I've forgotten what a creep you are.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, man.
I was hoping I could scratch his car.
That really doesn't it.
I was hoping I could scratch his car with a pen. Cemetery, fire station.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Okay. Sounds like someone hit a dog. They got a male... The firefighters are painting a male model. Barking chops.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up. There you go, Spot. So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Why are you sketching nude men in my fire department?
Please, it's not the subject, it's the process. Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
Wasp Woman.
Some people think all we do is sit around, sketching fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsuo Crumb for fire code violations. All the dried out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house, why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right faggot.
Whoa.
Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
Alright. I think it's telling me to set fire.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Maybe you're too busy drawing to put it out in time.
Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than a pulsing fire hose or a fireman beating down a blazing door. So what if we're drawing a nude man? So what if all we ever draw is a nude man, or the same nude man over and over in all sorts of provocative positions? Context, not content. Process, not subject. Don't be so gauche, Steve. It's beneath you.
This is, wow. What's up, O Beardington? Yeah, Coach. Holy shit.
A dreadful affair.
I think it was arson.
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving.
Oh boy.
Bye-bye.
Stop it! You're messing me up!
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Oh boy. This is, So, we got, a gay firehouse. A fire truck with a lovely shade of pink. Well, all the rows. It sounded like someone just hit a dog in the background. What's up, BJF? Good appearance on John last night. Good to see you found the Panini Fireman, too. Appearance on John? What, from last week? I thought we already covered that. Oh, wait. We're, Brendan and I were watching John last night. Well, watching that guy watch John. What was his name? I forgot his name. Let's go to the diner. This diner. There's a neon. He went on Stuttering... Wait, what, hold on a second. What? He went on Stuttering John's last night with Ava and Neil. Oh shit, I did? I did my stream. Failed gaming stream. I went on MLC. Then I started playing Harvester. Yes, you did, and Joey C. You don't remember? Holy... Last thing I remember last night is I was walking to the store and buying cigarettes. I'm checking my messages. We were talking about religion. What else do we talk about? You guys are serious? Did I really black out and go on Stuttering John? He went on the show before he bought cigarettes, left for a bit, then went back on when he came back. Holy shit, you're right. Ava did send me the link. 9:31 p.m. my time. No way I fucking proposed. Okay, I think you guys are... Wait, I do see a link here. Alright. Oh my gosh. So I went on Stuttering John last night. So I bought cigarettes. You were on the show before you bought cigarettes, and you left for a bit and we're back. Wow. Oh shit, just imagine KB getting pissed off at me for something I don't even remember. I really went on Stuttering John to talk to Joey C. Let me look this up. YouTube. It's not up. So I guess he took it down. Bo Bearding says you didn't seem drunk. Very impressive. I beg to... Here, let me... This is full when I pulled this out of the freezer last night. This is full when I pulled it out of the freezer last night. That's why I'm surprised I'm not even hungover. But yeah, this was full. I definitely had way more than I should have last night. Because when I was looking at that bottle when I got up, I was thinking, Why? How am I not hungover? You guys are fucking blowing my mind here.
Bye-bye.
What's up, Jump It Slash?
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull.
So I talked to Joey C, and we talked religion for 15 minutes.
The lodge is the repository of all wisdom. You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve, and soon.
Why? For God's sake, what is it about this place?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his scythe when the wheat ripens. The harvest moon wanes, and then comes winter. An empty belly, the body sun's belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground. What does it benefit a man if he gains his soul and loses the world? You hunger. Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh.
Edna?
Steve. What happened? Were we talking about Boyle? Or was it Karen?
You seemed strange there for a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress. Running this diner all alone. Forgive me.
So I talked to Ava, Nasty Neil, and Joey C. You know what's going to be amazing? If Brendan's pissed off at me for something I don't even remember doing. Oh, gosh. Please tell me I wasn't trying to do the Lord's work while blacked out. I said I would never do that again.
You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have.
What about Boyle?
Sorry, I missed that. Too noisy in here.
What about me?
Sorry, I missed that. Too noisy in here.
Oh.
Stop by anytime, Steve.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around, though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest.
DNA.
Say what?
Harvest.
Say what?
Lodge.
I don't mind telling you, I'd never get anything done if not for the Lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest dream of everyone in Harvest.
How do I get an application?
Like I said, unless you get an application on the first day of the month, you're generally out of luck. Stop by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare application laying around.
Well, chat, I'm really trying to remember right now. Let's see, who said it? Bo Beardy says you didn't even seem drunk. Very impressed. I had a lot to drink. I showed you guys the bottle. That was a lot. And I'm surprised when I got up and I was like, after I took a shower and stuff, I was looking at it, it's like, how the fuck am I not hungover?
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications. And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
I'm trying to goof on me. I remember talking to Ava about that one-on-one, about masturbation and porn. I remember talking, that was a while ago.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
Transients.
We get a lot of bums, drifters passing through Harvest. Those people are never very healthy to start with. I figure they come to our fair town, look around, and decide it's a nice place to die.
You mean they drop dead here on a regular basis?
Like flies. I'd slap 'em all in jail if I could, but there's never enough room. Besides, they're pretty good about not sticking around long. Sure, it's a burden on Mr. Barnahan, though, having to bury them all. I only hope the PTA Lodge bake sale will help out along those lines.
Now I'm getting this feeling like washing over me, like I need the hair of the dog that bit me. Maybe I kept drinking later into the night. I don't know. Didn't take your shirt off or anything. Well, good. I'm glad I didn't.
Now, that's a place you don't want to wind up, boy. We've got a 3 strikes and you're out rule here in Harvest. You get arrested the 3rd time, you never get out of jail alive. So don't go committing any crimes, boy. Amnesia or no, I'll lock you up pronto.
Crime.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd trans...
Oh, yeah, newspaper fire.
Say what?
Alright, whatever.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Well, we'll see if there's any fallout. But yeah, I do see in my messages that I was sent a link. That'll be a fun one to explain to Brennan, though. I don't even remember last night. Is there anything I could do around here? You didn't ball wash him, so KB should be fine with it. Yeah, but I'd like to remember. Be fine as top capo. Bo Peartington seems sober. Yeah, but here's the evidence right here. This was full when I pulled it out of the freezer last night. This was full. I clearly had a lot. I shouldn't have had more than half of it, but half of it's still too much. Yeah, again, how am I not hungover? Did I throw up last night or something?
Stephen, I'm glad you're here. As a graduate of Gein Memorial, you're a perfect example of what I'm trying to impress upon my class. That discipline forms the leaders of tomorrow.
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
For what purpose?
Why, I'm sure you'd have to ask them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge.
This lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen, and you will do so if you care about your future. We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin. But a baseball bat? That bridges the generation gap quite nicely.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
She's walking around with a bloody baseball bat.
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
My stars, that was exciting.
Holy shit.
We don't follow, do we, class? We don't follow, do we, class?
So, what else did we talk about last night? Yeah. This game is a... wedding.
We don't follow, do we, class?
This lodge, fire.
We don't follow, do we? We don't follow, do we? Stop by any time, Stephen.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward, and if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction. big guy, barring some quality time, the greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost. Within the lodge lies your future, and without dust.
Principal.
Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest. The ability to mold young minds. That's power. You might think Sheriff Dwayne's the most important man here, big guy. But he only deals with my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing.
Big guy.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
Quality time.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge. You turned out pretty good, except for that amnesia nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Maybe you need a little straightening out. Oh, the things I could do to you. You'd be a much finer young man with just a little quality time. Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that didn't work out the way I hoped.
What were you thinking? Attacking someone like that, with so many witnesses around? You'll have plenty of time to think about it, boy.
Somebody help me! What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
Indeed it is, Sheriff. Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to seek them.
Oh boy. Well, I gave him quality time. So what else did we talk about last night? Missile defense.
Oh, who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right. This is Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien. You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
Who are you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
Well, I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents?
Safeguards? Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then
This is the 50s.
you have sole control of the, missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2, when I got my lower torso shot off in the war. Those pennywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
I remember talking with John about Denmark last week. I was asking him about his intestines.
The funny thing about it is, you wouldn't think so, but you've got about 3 miles of intestines in your body, all curled up. Now that came in handy as I gauged my progress. While I crawled from Germany to England, my intestines would unravel, such that every 3 miles I'd have to roll them back up and stuff them back in. It became my benchmark, what I lived for. Every time I stuffed my intestines back in, I knew I was 3 miles closer to freedom. And this way, I kept my sanity. That's what I told those idiots in Washington. But did they listen? No. Some weak sister shrink said I was too emotionally unstable to kill Koreans. So they transferred me to this boring stockpile of armed nuclear warheads. And to top it off, those pansy firemen won't let me join the Harvest Volunteer Fire Department. Oh, it makes you wonder. What's the point of going on?
Jeez. Firemen.
I wanted to get back into the thick of the action and out of this desk job, but those firemen are a damn peculiar bunch of ladies. I thought they'd object to my lack of a lower body, but they wouldn't let me join the fire department because they said I couldn't draw naked men. Can't draw naked men? Who the hell wants to? I could draw one if I was a sick commie pervert. Look, I did this last night. What do you think?
Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just talking to wait a minute. What am I trying to remember? Was I talking about not taking the Lord's name in vain last night? And I just did it just now. Hey, everyone. I think. How come only some of my chat's showing up? BJF says you did. I remember you explaining that. Yeah, as soon as I just said, "Oh my God," and I was like, "Oh shoot, I just took the Lord's name in vain," and it just made me remember something. That. I don't remember who was on while talking about it though at the time. I guess it would have been just John and Ava then, according to what you're telling me. Huh. Fine drawing.
Thank you, son. You're a good soldier.
Well, I'm glad I remembered something. I just wish I remembered everything else now.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's just me, Steve.
What do you want? Did the llamas send you?
The llamas? No, the llamas, they fear me.
That's good. Someone has to keep them in check. I'm glad you stopped by again. I want you to infiltrate those firemen, mister. There's a lot of art going on over there. I want to make sure they haven't turned into commie bastards. You got that? And don't come back unless you've got information for me.
All right, let's go see the
Remember,
firemen.
duck and cover.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush.
Someone hit a dog again.
Stop it! You're messing me up!
Can't talk now, Steve. I'm inspired.
Shit.
Come again?
Kami.
Come again?
What else do I... Having that feeling wash over on me, like I need the hair of the dog. Can't think. Painting.
Come again?
Nude.
Come again?
Drawing.
Come again?
Okay, it sounds like someone crashed outside the...
A dreadful affair.
All right, fire.
You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Play down, Roscoe. Too busy drawing to put them out in time.
Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than a pulsing fire hose or a fireman beating down a blazing door. So what if we're drawing a nude man? So what if all we ever draw is a nude man, or the same nude man over and over in all sorts of provocative positions? Context, not content. Process, not subject. Don't be so gauche, Steve. It's beneath you.
Chat, I got this feeling washing over me, so I'm going to go put on a pot of coffee real quick, as well as grab some ice. I kind of had that feeling I need the hair of the dog. You know, I woke up fine, but now I'm just starting to feel drained. I don't feel... Amazingly, I don't feel hungover, but, holy shit. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to ask. Kevin Brent was wondering why do you all like me, and I was supposed to ask you guys that. Give me a second. Let me put on a pot of coffee and grab some ice. Triple slash. You said that after my super chat. What super? Said what after what super chat? Oh. Oh. I remember now. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I remember that now. Sounds like there's another accident.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Where do we find matches or a lighter or something? Because I have a feeling that we need to burn down that wasp house, and I also got a feeling about starting a fire in the fire department. There was a general store around here, right? Barbershop, post office, general store. Tape and broken glass, obviously a professional break-in. Too busy working. Cheers. Free copies made here.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today?
Yes,
Just
please.
point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
TV. You're missing the VHF knob. Water cooler. Dead roaches and bits. Operate the shelf. Examine the tape. Wrench. Alright, how do we get money? We got stuff out of one medicine cabinet, Coach Benjamin. If I were to take a guess at why people are liking me, it's because I think I've been doing better, but I still fuck up, but I guess it's just something relatable. I don't know. Wait, I think someone did tell me that. Who told me that? Is there anything else we could look at? And we gotta figure out how to get some money too. Thank you, BJF. Can we make free copies of this adult magazine that we have? I'm trying to remember where we found this adult magazine at. Make free... Use magazine on
Well, that
copy.
didn't work.
Oh, thought it'd be funny if you can. I wonder what we're going to do with these tampons.
That's nice, dear.
Ha! So she sells tape and a wrench. I don't remember the barber shop. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. I remember the barber shop now. Not understanding English.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it.
Lodge.
Stop funning around now.
Okay, wedding.
Stop funning around.
Alright, I don't know what else to ask you.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
I can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game.
Game.
Danged if I follow you, Steve.
Okay, lodge.
Danged if I follow you, Steve.
No, I only had very little of this drink, and already I feel like going down for a nap.
Anytime, Steve.
I was having some weird dreams last night. It's just coming back to me. Years ago, Hanks is... Oh, boy. Sculpture. Sticky. Let's ask him about aliens.
Think about taking some of that siding off. Stop funning around now.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
I can't talk.
Aliens.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens?
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What, you think you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot. Anytime, Steve.
I want to go back to the nuclear field, but he wants me to infiltrate the fire department, but I don't know how to do that. Let's go back to my house. Oh, excuse me. Huh. Right. Shelf. Binoculars. Where the lenses melted to the table. What? Acne medicine. Of a beautiful girl, blonde, about 17 years old. Ah. The mattress is speckled with odd stains. Don't you want that to be cleaned up? Illumination is the key to visibility. Through the thin layer of dust at your reflection. Huh. A cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. What the fuck? Newborn is sleeping soundly. Cookies are baking. Fire extinguisher. What's up, Spanian? How you doing?
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank or go next door and visit Stephanie or go get an early start on your new job?
Yeah, what's my job?
That's right, a job. Your father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your honeymoon with Stephanie, you'll start out as a butcher in the slaughterhouse just like anybody else. Don't expect any favors just because you're the boss's son.
All right, we'll go to the back to the slaughterhouse. Gosh.
Work at a slaughterhouse? My memory may be shaky, but I do know I don't want to spend my life as a butcher.
You'll get used to it, Steve. Sooner or later, you'll have to.
That sounds like a threat.
Just a fact. Harvest is a small town, and if you want to be with Stephanie, you'll have to get your hands dirty. Jobs are scarce, so it's either work for your father Or join the lodge if you can.
Lodge?
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just
so
the
creepy.
finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say since hardly anyone gets inside, but it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto dry process, TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership? That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest.
Harvest.
Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
What is it
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Yeah, about that, Where are these papers? How do I get access to a lighter or matches or something to start a fire with? Where are these papers? I was trying to figure that out. What, the first time I was streaming this?
Good.
What the fuck keeps happening there? I don't know what to ask this kid about.
Gosh, all I know is I sure would like a look in there. But they don't allow field trips inside. They don't allow anybody in, unless they got an invitation.
How do you get an invitation?
Guess the same way as you get into Cub Scouts. When Mom signed me up for that, she took me down to the post office and had me write on the paper.
The application?
Yeah, I think they got lodge forms down at the post office, but forget about getting in. They're real picky. Say what?
Wedding.
Say what?
TV.
That's a weird looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean, retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
Cowboy show.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a color television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are neato.
You're right, that is really neat.
I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad for a lousy rat.
Rat.
Why am I a rat? What did I do to you?
You went and got all mushy on that girl, and now you're lighting out on me. Well, if that's the way you're gonna be, then you can drop dead.
Girl.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick, 'cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV.
Stephanie.
I said I don't want to talk about her anymore.
What do you say, lighting out?
What do you mean I'm lighting out on you?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Steve in a baby carriage.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mom, Steve said hell.
Young man, don't you dare use that kind of language in this house.
How'd you like that?
Why are you so mad at me?
'Cause you're lighting out on me to go off with that stupid girl. So tough it. I don't care anyway.
Girl.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember.
What?
Leave me.
Alright,
That's a weird looking tell.
What do you mean?
Sure.
Wolf?
Yeah, but...
What's that?
And what was that?
No, retro. It means...
Then shut.
Alright, skip through it. I don't know what else to ask. That was pretty funny. This is what made America great. I feel like I can really relate to this guy now since I really don't remember anything after playing this game. Well, I remember going out. I remember walking to buy cigarettes. I really don't remember walking back though. I actually don't even really remember buying the cigarettes. Or maybe I do. But hey, we did spark up a memory though. We did spark up a memory though when I accidentally said oh my god, when I accidentally said oh my god, and that sparked up a memory. It's like, wait a minute, wasn't I talking about how I don't use the Lord's name in vain anymore? And of course BJF confirmed that. But I don't remember who else saying it to, so I had to have been John and Ava. It's like it's like I remember saying it, but I don't remember who else exactly I was talking to. Was Neil and Joey C on too at the same time, or was it?
Good.
Gosh. But yeah, I already showed you guys the bottle. I mean, I had way too much last night. Maybe I kept drinking after I was done late into the night. I don't know, but I'm just surprised I'm not hungover. But I'm having the hair of the dog because I had that weird feeling of exhaustion, but it's not a hangover. I did have a whole pot of coffee last night too. Security bars, fasten Phillips head screws. Okay, now we got to find a screwdriver. Joey UC was on there for a little while, but you guys are saying that I did good last night, right? You guys said I didn't seem that drunk. I don't know. Maybe the liquor kicked in way later. I don't know. It's kind of irritating not remembering. Alright, so we got to find a Phillips head screwdriver now. Oh, among other things. Army surplus air conditioner. I think that's how we're going to get in the room. Spanny says, yeah, you did well. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that I did well. But it's like, it is embarrassing having you guys tell me what it is I did and, I don't know, did not do. I don't know. It's... Alright, so I'm supposed to have a job at the meat plant. Jumper Slash, they tried to gang up on you a few times, but you handled it. I'm glad to hear it. Carcasses of several small animals, which I think are all cats. All right,
Can't talk now, Steve. I've got to hose out some entrails.
Job.
Don't read you, Steve.
Work.
Don't read you, Steve.
What else? What else did they try to gang up on me about? Was it things other than my faith, or what? What else did they try to gang up on me about? But I want to know what I handled well. So we had 15 minutes on religion. I actually have a memory now of me saying I don't use the Lord's name in vain anymore, and me accidentally using the Lord's name in vain today sparked that memory. How else am I gonna spark a memory? I just remember saying it. I don't remember who else talking to. What's up, Coach Garrett F? First, I was like a little confused. It's like, oh wait, we had a Coach Benjamin here earlier, and I was like, wait, weren't you just here? It's like, no, that was a different coach. But yeah, that's good news if I handled myself well. Cats.
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at them. Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here?
Here, of course.
That's good to know. Your father will be very happy if he recovers.
My point was only, you shouldn't allow animals in the food processing area, right?
We don't let them get into the meat. That's unsanitary, and the health department wouldn't stand for it. There's things you don't know about the family business, but you'll learn.
Business.
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach.
Yeah, Ryan.
A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher.
But I need to start.
Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Start my job.
Don't read you, Steve.
What do I say to him? How do I start my job? And plus, we got to get papers to the other guy. How do we do this? Coach Benjamin Leviathan, I thought you did a good job with John. You all debate about the Garden of Eden and the apple. I wish I remembered this. I don't remember talking about this. I don't remember being on the show. I'm glad I did a good job, but I really wish I remembered. But do tell me more, Coach Benjamin. Do please tell me more. What did I say? Because I was able to spark up one memory from last night, but I barely remember that. Well, I remember everything. My failed Silent Hill stream that I converted to just a chatting stream. I remember being on MLC to the end. I remember starting up a Harvester stream. I just not able to figure anything out. But after that, all I remember is going out to buy cigarettes. But we did spark up a memory of me saying, talking about how I don't use the Lord's name in vain anymore. So yeah, tell me more about last night. Anybody, everybody. Let's see whatever the memories come to mind. Night.
Don't read you, Steve.
Start work.
Don't read you, Steve.
Job.
Don't read you, Steve.
But yeah, I really hope I did a good job, especially if I'm talking about biblical stuff, because I really, I hate that I did it. I hate that I did it because I was already sent.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve. And my best to your dad.
I was already sent scripture before saying I should do the stuff with a clear head. And yeah, I don't remember anything. Okay, Coach Garrett, we're going back. But we went back, last night? We went back again, because I remembered I was told to go back here today, earlier. And I just can't figure out what else I'm supposed to do here. But hints are welcome, just be cryptic about it. A giant mutant asparagus is inexplicably robust, given the fact that it's encased in red concrete, perhaps the helpful electromagnetic fields of harvest. What? What the fuck am I reading? I got the stuff in the bathroom. It's in my inventory. I just don't know what to do with this stuff. Like the adult magazine and the tampons and the aspirin. I tried to use the pen on this piece of paper.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
I thought maybe we'd be given the piece of
Yes,
paper.
yes, very nice. But do you have any meat?
Oh, wait. I forgot. Let me go back to the slaughterhouse real quick. Keep looking around the bathroom more. Hold on a second. Let me do this real quick because I might have an idea. But we'll go right back to the house in just a second. I might need his signature on this.
I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Alright. I thought maybe he might have to have a...
I don't get it.
Oh, I didn't mean to use the pen on the meat.
I don't get it.
Alright. Whatever my idea is, apparently not working. So you want me to look around the bathroom some more. Okay, we'll do that. She's pretty. Toothpaste. Be sure to roll the tube from the bottom. Floss. 300 yards of it. Band-Aids. Disinfectant. Yeast disinfectant. Do not to use on baking cookies. Picture holds a world beyond your imagination. This plastic plant is apparently dead. Feels like coarse sandpaper. It'd be painful to wipe with this stuff. Someone's been using this plastic plant as a toilet. The towels are stiff as boards. Trash can. Wads of used tissue filled this trash can. Some of them stuck to the sides. Take this plastic plant thing too far. Thin layers of hair coats virtually every inch of the pneumatic and rubber ducky is... Oh boy. I'm glad... The picture on the wall is hanging a bit crooked. Huh. I thought I was going to go a different direction. Oh, it's showing us the same video again? I think they're justified. This time they were trying to say Jesus was just like Buddha or any other religions and saying that he would be woke these days. Wow, Spanian. My main chat window seems to be broken, so I'm sorry if you guys are telling me stuff and I'm missing it. I'm gonna do this refresh thing. But let me read what I got here. So, yeah, if you guys are saying, telling me stuff and it's it seems like my main chat window's being a little schizo. I think you were just about to reading back. I think you're justified this time. They're trying to say Jesus just like Buddha or any other religions that he would be woke these days. No, absolutely not. I remember John was saying the apple represented sex and God was mad that they had sex too early and you said it was an apple. Yes, whoa baby, ha. No, God designed sex to be beautiful. God designed sex to be very beautiful. Between a man and a woman, in the bounds of marriage. And yeah. Gosh, I really wish I remembered last night. Well, I remember all of last night, even playing this very fucking game. I just don't remember being on John's show, what we talked about. Let me get rid of this. Oh, shit. Someone tagged me in a post. WSX says, at Mr. Kill Everything, 1 Corinthians 1:18. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. New International Version. Also goes on to say, I'm glad you stood your ground against Stuttering John. All right. I guess I'll like the post. I want to retweet what this person said to me. I want to retweet what this person said to me with titled, I really wish I don't remember last night, but I really wish I remembered. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know who this person is. Oh, apparently they followed me too. Apparently, this person followed me too. Who is this person? Oh, it posted a link. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing an image right now. Here, let me put this up on screen. Let me put this up on screen. So this is the person who tagged me. Here, I'll hit the reply thing. Okay, we can show it both. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. All right, let's put this up on screen. Spenny says, John had no idea what he was talking about. All right, so I just pulled up this person's profile, tagged me in this. It says, Mr. Kill Everything, 1 Corinthians 1:18, for the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. New International Version. I'm glad you stood your ground against Stuttering John. And when I scroll down, holy shit, I really was on Stuttering John last night. Wait, what does he say? I find it fascinating. A million choices and end up here, sleeping. Obnoxious John. So he tagged Obnoxious John. Let me ask. Computer, do I have any reminders?
There are no reminders scheduled.
Okay, apparently Alexa did not save any reminders. You tried to set your Alexa to remind you to pray for Ava's sick mother last night. Did that go off? Apparently there is no reminders. It's telling me there is no reminders. Wait, Ava's sick mother. Tell me about that. I don't remember that either. But I'm seeing this thumbnail. I was on with just Stuttering John, Joey C, Ava, and there's me. But you said Nasty Neil was on, though, right? Nasty Neil was also on? Fucking amazing. I'm sorry. I feel embarrassed. I really feel embarrassed not remembering. But there's the proof. There's the fucking proof right there. Later he was on. Yeah, he was there. Okay. Carla says, are you concerned about these memory lapses? I am very concerned, Carla. I mean, I tried to do a Silent Hill F stream. It was utter disaster, so I turned it into a Just Chatting stream. I went on MLC. I had fun on MLC. Then after MLC, I did a stream for the game we're playing right now, the Harvester. Harvester. But Harvester was not going well, and I ended the stream. And all I remember after that is like going out to buy cigarettes. But yeah, Carl, I already showed. Well, I'm having hair of the dog, but this bottle was full last night, Carla. I'm having the hair of the dog, so it was probably about up to this level. But you remember that guy who went to Stuttering John gig and filmed? Yeah, I was watching that with Kevin Brennan, Jumpin' Slash. I was watching that with Kevin Brennan. And we pulled up a little bit more of the footage on my stream. And yeah, that's why I said I'm amazed. I'm not even hungover. How the fuck am I not hungover? I was really thinking that after I took a shower before I started my stream. Spanning says probably because John kept saying skull. Oh, maybe. Ryan says, holy moly, 60 ounces or 40 ounces? How many ounces is this? This should be like a... But going back to what Carla said, yeah, I'm concerned about this memory loss. Because chat was already telling me I didn't seem drunk. And I did very well last night. Well, I know I did well on my first stream, MLC, my second stream. I just don't remember being on Stuttering John's show. I know I did very well last night. But but everybody's telling me that I did great on Stuttering John's show, and I did not seem drunk. I don't know. Did I continue drinking after I was on Stuttering John? I was like, I don't know. I guess I could look around my internet history. What was I doing? The only thing that seemed out of place is like I got a portable heater that is laying on its side. I might have tripped over it. I know I had a bunch of weird dreams last night. And I was thinking about some of that a little bit ago, but I kind of had, I don't know. Your tolerance seems to be building to an astounding level. If you're not hungover after that, but what do I know? No, I definitely should. I'm wondering, did I throw up last night in the toilet or something? I just don't know. But everybody was telling me, since the beginning of the stream, an hour ago, recently, I did really well last night. And I'm glad I did really well last night. I just wish I could remember it. What was the one thing I was saying? It's like, holy shit, I hope Kevin Brennan's not pissed off at me for something I don't even remember doing. So, but yeah, again, last night was a great night. I did my stream, did MLC, did my stream again. We were watching that guy here and there. It seemed like he was on a scooter, riding around a lot. And oh, jeez. We gotta watch this again. Maybe I did that on purpose. Maybe I'm just being a pervert. So wait, we can't put the picture back? It's just gonna show this every single time? Yeah, it's just gonna show it every single time. We can't leave the picture like this, can we? Is this someone going to notice? Let's go back to her bedroom.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this way...
All right, bye.
Come back and visit me.
Talk to her through the hole. Well, how do we do that? But Carla, I got to go back to you again. I think I've been monitoring my drinking. Yeah, I got a problem. I do have a problem. Addiction problem. I'm listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to the audiobook on smoking, which I'm over halfway through. And I've been listening to other people's addictions and their testimony and stuff and applying it to myself. I do have issues. I just want to be normal again, but I know I'm impacted by depression, and I've been listening to other people's depression. There was one woman I was listening to, how she would just get so high all the time, and it made her happy, and it was like helping her cope with being barren and not being able to have children and stuff. But her life became filthy, even though she was happy. I'm just listening to stuff and applying it to myself because I've been a wreck for too long. Talk to her through the hole. How do we talk to her through the hole? So, I don't know. Let's get back. There's nothing we could do. If I click, it just skips a video. So there's really, I don't think there's anything else we could do with the hole except watch her in her lingerie. Why would there be a peephole in the house? I don't know. Is the father a pervert? The father's fucking weird. He's always talking about wanting his meat. Jumpy Slash says, hey, baby. Let me take a picture of this, Carla. Alright, got a picture. Try to remember that for later. But yeah, like I said, yeah, I got issues. I know why I do what I do. It's because I'm depressed and I want to forget. It's like trying to numb pain and all this other stuff. It's like self-destructive, but it's like at the same time, my self-destructive behavior, I'm still able to excel at work. I've still been excelling at work greatly. Fucking greatly. My boss bought me lunch yesterday, and I wanted to refuse because I already got myself lunch. Holy shit, was I so fucking bloated yesterday. Oh my, maybe that's why I was able to take on the alcohol last night. My stomach was bulging. All right. Thank you, BGF. And thank you, Jumpin' Slash. No, but I've been listening to some of the stuff while I drive. While I work. And but yeah, I'm over halfway through that book that Spanian is having me listen to. And it is very fucking interesting. But the fun thing about that book, which I get an abuse out of, the book is encouraging me to smoke while listening. It says, yeah, keep smoking as you normally do, as you listen to this book. It's like, keep smoking to the very end. Reverse psychology, maybe? Well, Mel Gibson, I didn't realize it at the time when Spanian had me get this book. When Spanian had me get this book, I didn't realize it at the time, but it made me think of something. It's like Mel Gibson was talking about a smoking book on Joe Rogan. And I looked it up, and it's the very book that Mel Gibson was talking about. We might have to play a clip of that. Maybe YouTube. Hopefully YouTube won't get mad at me.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, you'd better start learning some things about Harvest. And I think you might want to start at the lodge.
Yeah, I know. You want me to start the fucking lodge. I gotta go get an application. I gotta figure out how to get an application. I already stabbed the guy, you know, and hoping I could find the application by myself, but apparently a blind woman turned me in, and I got the electric chair. I gotta give someone papers. I gotta start a job. I don't know what to do. Addictus, how you doing? Carlos says reverse psychology. I think it is reverse psychology, and Carla. There was one point in the book where it told me to have a smoke, and I was like, I really don't want to have a smoke. I don't feel like having a smoke, but it was telling me to. So I ignored the instruction, and then it went on to say, I gotta plug in my phone. Smokers don't like being told when they can't smoke or when they should smoke. And I was like, oh boy, you got me there, book. You got me there. So it's like, I went to a 7-Eleven and got a pack of smokes. So I was like, all right, I'll have a smoke. But how you doing, Addictus? Carla says they're not even married and she's already so bossy, LOL. Are you ready for the challenge, Spanian? I'm nervous I'm going to screw this up, Spanian. But I told myself, let's say if I do screw this up, I could always go through the book again.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
I don't know, who had me come back here? I don't know what else to do in here. You know the main reason I want to quit is more money in my pocket. I'm making great money, but I'm just burning it. And maybe I get married and have a family someday. I'm going to need that money to support a family. In fact, yeah, the money I burn on cigarettes and even alcohol could probably pay for a second car and insurance for it. The money I burn with smoking can pay for kids, pay for family, a mortgage. Bushes are preventing it from opening. Icebox is locked. The kitchen has a minty fresh looking scent to it.
Why not go upstairs and talk to Stephanie? She'd enjoy the company. And while you're upstairs,
health.
Feel free to floss.
Chat, I think Roscoe's acting a little weird right now, so I might need to take him to the bathroom. Yeah, let me take Roscoe to the bathroom. I don't know. He's looking at me in a certain way. Everybody stretch your legs. I gotta put on some shoes and put a leash on them. boy. Yeah, fuck it, a little bit more there, dog, because I think I'm taking a nap after this. After this. I absolutely love. I'm a fan of drunk me now. I'm a I'm a fan of drunk me now. I didn't realize something because I know I got ice earlier, but I didn't realize something until I just went to get more ice. Apparently I bought a bag of ice while I went to get cigarettes last night. I just realized because I was thinking earlier, it's like fuck, I didn't refill the ice cube trays, and it's like tonight's gonna suck because I don't have a lot of ice. But when I just grabbed one of my blocks, I just realized there's a fresh bag of ice in my freezer, and I am so happy. I am so happy that they're yeah. I don't know why I didn't notice it earlier when I tried to do the hair of the dog. Oh, I'm so glad in my blackout state. Maybe I wasn't even blacked out then at that point last night. Maybe I just blacked out later and it just affected my memory with what you guys are telling me about. I should probably take a picture of it and post it online. I say I'm so proud of drunk MKE for remembering to get ice. It's like we're low on ice. Grab a bag of ice. Amazing. Oh. I'm just scrolling through Twitter X, whatever, real quick. But well, I pulled up that one on. I already showed it on screen. That one guy who sent me what was it? First Corinthians. Yeah, I'm just happy to hear that I did a good job. You guys approve of it. Hopefully, Brennan isn't pissed off at me for something I don't even remember doing. The Iceman cometh. What are you doing down over there, Roscoe? Did you have a good potty break? Roscoe bought the ice. No, it brought joy to my heart seeing that there's a full bag of ice in the freezer. Yeah, maybe I really was. I actually don't know. I don't know. But anyways, let's get a little bit more gameplay in because I think I'm gonna definitely take a nap. Definitely take a nap, and I do plan on playing some Silent Hill tonight. Sounds like doesn't seem like I'm going to be on MLC. Sounds like Brendan's got a plan. Supposed plan. But if he were to bring me on, and if he cheats me out, I think it'll be interesting to explain to Brendan. Yeah, I have no memory of being on Stuttering John's show last night. Amazing. I remember trying to attempt Silent Hill, going on MLC, and then playing the Harvester. But yeah. Hey, how you doing, NJ Ranger? Perfect alibi. Well, I did see some evidence that I was definitely there. I pulled it up on stream earlier, but I'm not doing it again. Lodge.
What can you tell me about the lodge?
Just that they're exclusive and secretive.
Thank you, Nikki.
If you're curious,
Cheers.
you ought to pick up a lodge application at the post office and take it over to the sergeant-at-arms. Isn't that a thought? Forget Mr. Potsdam. If you became a member of the order, we could hold the wedding inside the lodge. My, wouldn't that be lovely?
Mr. Pot.
You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve. He's a disappointed man. No matter how many lodge admission forms he fills out, they keep turning him down. He has a new application in, though, so keep your fingers crossed. If he joins the lodge, you and Stephanie can have your wedding in the Chapel of Love, rather than over at Moynihan's place.
Nikki, I know, no DB talk and video game channel. Nikki, there's kind of an exception to this, considering I don't remember being on Stuttering John's show last night. We were able to spark a couple of memories and find some evidence. Okay, I was there. And it's really interesting having the chat tell me what I did, because the chat was telling me I didn't seem that drunk, but I already showed the bottle. But what's done is done. Apparently I did it, but yeah, it was Moynihan.
Mr. Moynihan runs the Wayward Hotel and the Shady Oaks Funeral Parlor. It's rumored he has connections with the lodge, but the order keeps that kind of thing secret. So Mr. Potsdam has tried to get him to put in a good word for his lodge application, but so far...
Nikki, chat was telling me I handled it very well. Even some person tagged me in a post saying how well I handled it. I just wish I remembered it.
You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve.
Okay, we already went through that. Wedding.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it's set for 3 weeks. We're holding it over at Shady Oaks, Mr. Moynihan's funeral parlor.
Say what?
Now, I know it's not a very romantic place, but there's nowhere else to hold it, thanks to Mr. Potsdam. Mr. Moynihan runs the Wayward Hotel.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the hotel. Let's go
Give
to
my
the
regards to
funeral
you.
parlor. can you elaborate on that, Nikki? Are you calling me the good guy? And yeah, can you elaborate on it? I think we took out the guy in here. We might have to start this game all over again. Unless he remains of some poor soul. Oops, he spilled. Gross. Very nasty looking thing. Stuttering John and his evil cronies are the bad guys, literally. Here, let me pull this up again. Well, actually, I'm not going to put it on screen. I was tagged in this post. I'm going to retweet it, but it says mystical everything. 1 Corinthians 1:18. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved is the power of God. New International Version. I'm glad you stood your ground against Stuttering John. I wish I remembered this. But yeah, chat has been telling me I did a great job last night, and I didn't seem that drunk, but I already showed the bottle. Well, I'm not going to show it again because you have to watch the replay, but I'm having the hair of the dog. I'm amazed I'm not hungover, but what was it? About an hour ago? Maybe a little over an hour ago, I kind of had this wave of exhaustion, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm having the hair of the dog. I already got a pot of coffee, but we're going to be into the stream shortly, and I'm going to take a nap. But it kind of reminds me of that whole prayer thing, which I don't remember well either. But yeah, thank you to you nice souls who sent me scriptures stating what I did was wrong. I got no backlash. I generally had nice people tell me, send me scriptures, and I learned from it. And but when you guys were saying, yeah, we talked like what religion for like 15 minutes. I was really worried when you guys brought that up. It's like, please tell me I failed to learn my lesson. But from what you chat were saying, I did very well, and I'm glad to hear it. I just wish I could remember it. Nikki says, yes, you did okay. Ray is the only one in the DV that should be talking about angry masturbating. Oh, yeah, that's right. Who brought that up? They were giving me shit for staying away from porn and not jerking off. Yeah, it's the book of Matthew that talked about that. Indeed, the light's on 33 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's very cool in this room. A pair of bloody handprints are smeared across the glass. This place is fucking creepy. Look at all the blood spatter. But anyways, how you doing, Nikki? NJ Ranger, how you doing as well? And, well, my chat window, here, let me get out of here. Refresh chat. Because, yeah, my multi-stream chat window has been kind of acting up. So, I'm sure there's some of you I missed, but, and I apologize. Same corpse. But we're supposed to be working at the slaughterhouse. Metal Lives. Hi, MK. Is this game still weird? Yeah, we got like pervert PDF files, and there's a lot of disgusting shit about this game, and we're trying to figure it out. Rows and rows of empty pews, caked with the dust of indifference. Yeah, we made very little progress so far. Stained glass. A St. Kneels before a shepherd, terrified. A beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some power in the other. A St. Kneels before, okay, so it's just like the other glass. I'm still trying to figure out how to get into the lodge. I assassinated I murdered the guy at the post office in hopes that might be able to give me an application, but that put me in jail. Oh, yeah, Dickie. I forgot about that, Dickie. The guy with his tucker. We did talk to him earlier, probably an hour and a half ago. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding knees are scraped into the thick dust of the pews. Is he saying, wait, someone had sex on this pew? Empty vessel of the dead. It sounds like what we just read here over in the pew. There was sexual activities taking place. Brass, several strange smelling candles. Well, this is a Halloween. Part of me is wondering, the next time we go back to this game, we start over from the very beginning. Because look, we got the harvest symbol there. Tim says, what made you upset with Carmageddon and Gay? We'll get into that later. We're trying to play a game. I mean, right now, Tim's Totality, welcome back. I'm still trying to remember last night. Because like I said, I don't know, multiple times a stream. I'm still trying to remember last night because I don't remember going on Stuttering John's show. But we already got evidence of it. Nikki says a sad face. Tim says, sorry, I wasn't wanting to get you into it. I just don't know. There's a lot to unpack, Tim's. But, yeah, right now, I'm just trying to remember last night. Did you watch me last night on Stuttering John's show, Tim's? Because I don't remember it. That Nikki says Carmax will get his. Yeah, yeah, he'll get his, but he will not ever know that it even happened. The guy's fucking delusional. Coach Benjamin and the Leviathan. I remember you saying before you went on Sir John if Kevin would approve or not, but I didn't catch if you contacted Kevin about it. Oh shit, maybe I should check my emails or whatever again. Metal Live says, were you on Stuttering John again? According to the chat, I was, but I don't have any memory of it. Key, don't waste any more time on the last night. Yesterday was absolute dud. There were hardly any yucks. MK was a misfire. Alright, yeah. I'm sorry, Nikki. The reason why I keep well, chat brings it up too. It's not just me, it's the chat, but I'm just baffled by why can't I remember anything? Alright,
Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
Let's use aspirin on the
Well, that didn't work.
Well, Metal Lives, apparently the stream is taken down, but apparently I just assumed a bunch of medicines. That's probably a mistake. No, I looked up John's channel. It's taken down, but there's a clip. Alright, let's load because that's right. We saved right after we this PDF wants to have quality time with men. This game is disturbing. It's Halloween. Looks like the bake sale will be held here. But yeah, I guess I'll chat with you, chat for, I don't know, a moment longer. I'm definitely feeling like going down for a nap. Wait, what? I don't know if you own... Yeah, I own this game. Might want to bail. No, we're going to play the game to completion. We're going to add this to our slideshow. We're going to have things to talk about. Nikki's like, my opener with KB Avatar. We're doing it like usual. And someone in the chat replied back, no, we're doing it. My real name. Wait, what? Someone's doxing you, Nikki? How the fuck did you know my name? Who did this to you? I figured out this goes to everyone to check. Metal is was it late when you think you went and St. John's? I took a look at my DMs. Ava sent me the link at 9:31 p.m. my time, so that's 12:31 p.m. John's time. Make sure you do not want your real name out there to make sure aliens on your Google profile. Wait, plus on your Google profile as well. I've been operating under a couple of different accounts. I understand there's some stuff that was said, but I didn't listen to it, nor will I listen to what was said, because I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. Well, I'm about ready to go down for a nap. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon and take a nap on a Saturday. And when I come back, I do plan on working on Silent Hill F, but I am stuck in Silent Hill F like I am with this game, The Harvester. Lesson. Speaking of libtard fruits, Ava. Let me show you. I live with Brendan. I really don't. Well, I live with Brendan. I said this multiple times. Watch the replay once the stream is done. But I don't remember being on Stuttering John's show. I remember doing my stream, trying to play Silent Hill F and converting that into a chatting stream, or I chat with the chat, and then I was brought on MLC. The show ending, we were watching that one guy. What was his name? Jordan? I can't remember. I think his name was Jordan or something. But he was racing around in the scooter because I did Harvester stream last night. I was making no progress like Silent Hill F. And yeah, then all I really remember after the Harvester stream, I was walking and I got cigarettes. I don't even really remember buying the cigarettes, but like I mentioned a few minutes ago, there's a bag of ice in my freezer. I don't remember buying the bag of ice, but I bought the bag of ice. And I'm so happy that I did. I have a piece of the seat up. They're talking more about that Tommy Jordon fell. Well, he was riding around a scooter through the streets. It was a little weird, but his stream kept cutting in and out, and I guess mine did too. Oh shit, Dr. Chow is going to... Metalist says, I don't know what said. Metalist, I don't know what was said, and I will not listen to it, because I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. But, Metal Lives, I understand what she did was, why she did what she did was because someone was impersonating me in her chat. And I was asleep while all this went down. and Kevin Brennan brought her on. This is all stuff I'm told. I didn't watch it. I'm not going to watch it ever. But Kevin Brennan brought her on and scolded her. And I was asleep while all of this was going down. So, Dr. Chow is saying, hey, MK, life forms be life forming hard. Gonna have lots of good content for you, King. Am I a life form now? Oh, shit. Is Dr. Chow and Mir gonna put me in the same category as some of these other people? Well, if I'm a life form now, Dr. Chow, I'm still working on bettering myself, and I'm going to go through my addiction audiobook, and yeah, I'm getting ready to take a. I'm still, whatever it is I'm viewed as. Fuck! I just hit my middle toe on my desk. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap here soon. That's how I feel. Does Ava have a pecker? I believe so. I believe Ava has tits and a pecker. I think we addressed it, but that was a while ago. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself, and my nuts got caught in between my legs. Yeah, I got nuts. Dr. Chow says, no, you aren't a life form to be mocked. Only a blob. Okay, I think I know where you're getting at. Ava was needing the subject. Ava's a weird pervert who don't take anything I say seriously. Well, brings up bestiality. Did Ava bring that up last night? Because Dr. Chow, I don't remember. Well, I don't remember being on Studying John's show. I remember doing my stream. I remember being on MLC. I remember doing my stream again, playing the Harvester, doing horror video games. I just don't remember Studying John's show. All right, so I don't know. Ask anything you want. This is the last smoke, and I think I'm going to take a nap. I think that I want to just take a nap on the couch. I don't know. Maybe I should put on Dexter reruns or The Sopranos reruns or something, and just fall asleep to it. But yeah, I'm still baffled about that. I don't remember being on Stuttering John last night. And next time Kevin Brennan has me on and he wants to scold me, it's like, yeah, scold me for something I don't even remember doing. I don't even know how to answer these questions. But, well, yeah, we took a look at the evidence. Oh, and she's going in 4 months to wait, what? Copenhagen? Is that what you're trying to say? To study sociology? Everyone brings up bestiality every show. Look, Troons do have their issues. I'm not trying to be mean to Ava, but that is my belief, and I stand by it. Yeah, I've brought it up a few times about Rob and asked if you're going to do it to your dog. Well, Ava does have a sick, twisted humor. What was it, the first time I talked to Ava? She kept asking me about circumcision and foreskin or something. asking about my penis, circumcised, uncircumcised. What do I think about circumcision? The fruit spreads her left wing shit and really is just an ugly wannabe woman. Metal lives, you're not wrong, but I still try to talk with people with respect because I want to get to know these people. I guess you could say I'm going to bring up Charlie Kirk right now. He died over this. He died over this discussion. I'm not trying to compare myself to Charlie Kirk. No, definitely not. I am not comparing myself to Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is a better man than I will probably ever be. But after his death, it impacted me, and I was grateful to see how it impacted others, especially those who I admire. I think we'll end the stream with this one clip. All right, chat's moving on a little quicker. Jess is here. How you doing, Jess? Sorry, chat's moving. Wait, sorry, I messed up. I lost the internet. Who did KB have on? I'm not seeing anything. I think KB wants that Jordan guy on the scooter. Yeah, Nikki says, yeah, but she likes chicks because someone in a super chat asked John to ask Ava to go on John to garble his balls. One can think about being sober. Yeah, well, I'm working on my addiction problems. Right now, the book is still telling me to smoke. Right now, everything I'm listening to is not telling me to change. It just wants me to listen. Will it work? I don't know. Spanian's suggestion going to work? I don't know. But I'm a little terrified. Jess says, hope everyone is well. Flytrap says, how goes it? It's going. I'm going to take a nap here. And then I'm going to come back and play some Silent Hill. Well, that's the plan. Oh, Jess is working. It was a bit annoying, Tommy Jordon. He was a bit annoying, Tommy Jordon, but KB will destroy him if he gets annoyed. I'm wondering if KB brings me back on, how is he going to destroy me for something I don't remember that I did? Alright, let's pull up my history, and we're going to end the stream with this. Oh, here we go.
Any political movement in the United States. I would consider that an act of fucking war.
Lead into suicide on 4chan.
100-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot outside.
You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration.
I fucking love
this declaration, right, of male dominance.
I fucking love this song. I mean, this song it pumps me up. I kind of want to watch this right now. Oh, geez, I got smoke in my eyes. I got the other tab pulled up.
Absolutely no idea. Hello, everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
You got that.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis buried deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Charlie Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he died blasphemy. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time? We're defend ourselves.
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch with like videos.
Aim. If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, you know, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't even necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes me. I'm a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as well as possible. I aim for obese women, ugly women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot outside.
You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Why don't you like this side, Nikki?
Was it good? Well, welcome to the stream, chat. You know, it's a bit of a somber mood with this one. So, let's start it off right. Charlie Kirk was a good man. I am not. I don't think many of us are, to be honest with you. Personal, private, professional, finding a good balance between all of them, giving it an honest effort in what you're doing and who you are and how you present yourself, makes for a great slogan on a t-shirt, but it's very difficult to actually walk the walk. In life, we come across tragedy and misery quite often. And because we're decent, because we're human, we express ourselves empathetically to others that are undergoing a hardship. We give them a cordial greeting, we say we're sorry, we shed a tear, even if it's somebody that we don't personally know, somebody that we've worked with or associated with, somebody that was a neighbor, somebody that was a friend of the family, a distant cousin, but a complete and utter stranger, which Charlie Kirk is to me. I don't know Charlie Kirk. I've never associated with Charlie Kirk. Hell, years ago, I made fun of Charlie Kirk. But I can tell you that his death has had an impact. You know, I didn't even get emotional when I talked about dying. I'm going to be fucked up on this stream. I'll tell you that already. There's something about what happened to him that's unnatural. It feels surreal. It's just a man who went to a college campus because he's enthusiastic about getting people involved with politics, about getting people interested in voting and taking back their destiny, about seeing his country as fallen off the path that it should be progressing upon, and trying his best to right that. He went to college campuses to engage students of all different political affiliations, whether they were right-wing or left-wing or independent, with the hopes of sparking conversation, of breaking them out of the propaganda-derived narrative that they've been living under, that this country's been a victim of for nearly a half-century now. He sought to engage with these students to try to liberate them, not just their mind, but their souls as well. And he was shot for that. He was killed in front of his family, in front of his wife, and in front of his children, by a man who did so because he was a sexual degenerate, because he liked to fuck other men in their ass when they were dressed as a husky, because he was so polluted and perverted and vile and vicious, so tainted by a corrupt ideology, by the dictates of groups that preach communism, that preach anti-capitalism, that are anti-freedom, that are anti-association, that seek to weaponize shame and use it to justify their lifestyles while trying to destroy yours. That man was the antithesis of what Charlie Kirk was. He was anathema to what he stood for. The man that took his life is a worthless human being who deserves no mercy or sympathy. And yet his actions have robbed the world of a man who would have had an impact that would have been felt for generations. And you think that might be hyperbole? It is not. This last election to get Donald Trump into the office, after Biden had put himself into the office, took a great effort of many people. People like Prescott in Pennsylvania who got the Amish vote, and people like Kirk who went to college campuses to engage people who are disenfranchised or disinterested or apathetic. Because it's so easy to be apathetic these days. It's so easy to tune it out, to let it go. Because when you admit how bad things are, when you admit how rotten and corrupt and disgusting, and how you have acquiesced and you have compromised, it kills you. It wounds you to admit how bad the world and our nation is, that we've allowed it to become that way. And so people went out and they tried to engage people like me, people like you, to get them interested again. Hell, maybe many of the people that Charlie Kirk engaged with wouldn't even vote for Republican after talking to him and agreeing with him, but they would have been more politically engaged. They would have understood what was happening in our country, and they wouldn't have just sat passively by like most of us do because it's comfortable and it's convenient. His impact helped to win Donald Trump the office. And I can tell you this now, there are a lot of people who have grievances against Trump and the administration who don't think they've done enough. They think they're just another administration like any other administration. My counter to you would be this. Can you name any time in the last 10 to 15 years where people could have spoken their disagreement with what is currently going on, with what happened to Charlie Kirk and the people, the vile, vicious little creatures that celebrate his death, without being banned and demonetized and thrown off every platform which exists? The very fact we are here talking about it shows that the shackles which have chained us for nearly 2 decades on the internet have been broken. By hunting down corruption, by taking away USAID money, which was shuffled about by donors with their own interests that are against the United States, swap through NGOs, which are fictitious, paying Nepo babies and their cousin's brother's sister, all to help trickle it down to the street level, where thugs make our cities living hells, where we allow those who call themselves Antifa and others to burn our cities to the ground, to harass our citizens, to help criminals run free and illegals take benefits. That's been completely cut off at the tap. RFK is currently working and passing, might I add, a change in vaccine
Earl Skakel's cousin, right? RFK Jr.
schedule protocol. Right now is the MMRC, that's mumps, measles, rubella, and chickenpox vaccine. He's expanded it and pushed it down the road. Why? Because they've found statistically that if you delay giving that vaccine to children, that you cut in half the mortality rate, the risk of them getting injured. He's also taken dyes and chemicals out of our food supply and engaged different producers to help America get healthy again. People like Kash Patel, for all the jokes we like to make about him, have already caught 4 of the FBI's top most wanted, which, might I add, is equal to what the FBI during the last administration got during the entirety of their term. Musk, as well as those in DOJ, have cut so much money and given so much back. You know, I think when we used to have conversations about what this country can and cannot do for our citizens, when we used to talk about having to make sacrifices, allowing people to be sick and homeless and destitute and suffer, that was a false argument by twisted, greedy, corrupt people who stole our money and misused it for their own nefarious purposes.
I am pausing this real quick. I think Nikki Potnick is making the Thumb Wars joke. That sounds like Thumb Wars, and I have that DVD around here somewhere.
Purposes. And once they're cut out like the parasitic leeches which they are, we'll be able to afford things. Social Security won't be at risk. Medicare won't be an issue. Welfare will actually work for the people that need welfare. A lot has happened in 6 months. And a man like Charlie Kirk was at the forefront, known by a majority of these people who have done all of these things. And every goddamn one of them liked him. Nobody's run out with a tell-all book talking about Charlie Kirk being a greedy bastard who stole money. Nobody's talked about him being a sexual degenerate. Everybody said he was a man who lived a life that he presented to the public. And that is a rare fucking thing. It's a diamond in the rough. You don't see that on the internet, in our culture, in our age, in our generation. It does not fucking exist. And so we got a man like that. A man that believed in religion, believed the goodness of his fellow countrymen, desperately wanted to see his country rise above the stagnant decay in which it had been laying and languishing, and a tranny-chasing furry shot him in the fucking neck. His children and his wife had to watch him bleed to death. The pain and confusion he would have felt just at the moment of death would have been atrocious, because he would have known, my God, my fucking family is watching this. The shooter, a leftist, had planned this out with the help of, and I will make this declaration now because I know I am 100% correct, the support of others, material and financially. Those that I guarantee you will find connections to political groups, to the very organizations that you said money cut from. He killed him after asking a question about transsexual violence. People like to make little quips about how ironic it is. Charlie Kirk was shot when he believed in the Second Amendment. Well, how ironic is it that the question about transsexual violence was the one preceding him being shot in the neck by a man that has sex with transsexuals? I've watched for the last week as people on the left, those in Antifa, those within the Democratic Party, those in the mainstream media, and those in entertainment have gleefully delighted in his demise, that have found satisfaction in the notion that a family man who is trying his best to make the country better by the metrics he believed in should just be killed, and that that's funny, and that's great, and that's acceptable. And it is such a sterling example of what we have dealt with for years in this country. And enough is enough. I am angry because Charlie Kirk is dead, but I am hopeful because this decayed, wicked thing is going to die with him. We have accepted too much. We have allowed our empathy to be weaponized. We have allowed the lowest common denominator to ruin high-trust society by taking the rights and the liberties of our citizens and using them to harm our citizens. This is not the act of counterculture. These are not protesters. These are not people voicing their disagreement. These are people who are at war with the concept of what the United States of America is. They are at war with what Charlie Kirk represented, which was a young, responsible father who had a job, paid his taxes, and loved his children. They are at war with people who believe in a Christian God. They are at war with people who are Caucasian. They are at war with men. They are at war with heteronormativity. They are at war with normalcy itself. They seek to topple over our capitalist society, to take away our rights and liberties, to make us live in fear and terror of their tyranny, because they derive pleasure from it, because they want to see us suffer as they suffer, as dysgenic, degenerate fuck-ups and failures, whose lives are marked by folly and foibles, who have accomplished nothing, who need the money of men like Soros to be able to feed themselves because they can't work a job, who live with their parents because they can't get out of the nest and fly on their own, who seek to use the government as a supplemental new parental figure who will take care of them throughout their entire life and who will fund their endeavors to make our lives a living hell. These filthy fucking communists, these left-wing agitators, these liberals do not deserve mercy, do not deserve rights, do not deserve liberties. They should be cut out, excised as a cancer and removed from society. That does not have to be violence. We are not the left wing. We do not need to enact violence to start a revolution. We need to put our foot down and say no more. We are not going to risk the rare commodity that a Charlie Kirk is on another sexually degenerate man who is confused in life, taken advantage of by an educational system which has been infiltrated starting all the way back in the 1990s. Starting with political correctness, moving its way into Common Core, which was created by a man who has given speeches and given interviews where he explicitly stated he does not like white people and he hates seeing white kids do well in school. These dumbed down, stupid, uneducated children we have allowed to be held hostage by an academia that is perverted and perverse are funneled up into the colleges and the universities where communist agitators in the guise of professors funded by NGOs by people like George Soros fill their heads with enough shit to make them walk out with a fucking 36 and shoot a man in his goddamn neck in front of his fucking kids. Enough. 20 years. The internet has been turned to shit. 30 before it, our government and society. Everything that made this country good has been ripped and stripped and torn away from us. I ask you, why can you not leave your house with your door unlocked? Why do you accept the notion that you are going to be the victim of a violent crime? Who said you should be? That isn't city life. That's degeneracy. Why should you have to suffer in poverty? Why should you have your speech restricted? Fuck the left. Your speech is more important. Why should you cow down to tyrants who steal your money, take your rights, and make you a slave to their disgusting, perverted worldview and ideology? Enough. These people are barely human. All we share in common with them is biology and nothing else. And I'll say this to you now. As somebody who's worked up over the events, this did affect me quite a bit. You know, when I got sick 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer and autoimmune diseases. As time progressed, it got worse. I've had multiple heart attacks, multiple strokes, rib fractures, back fractures, burst fractures in my spine. Something that had crippled me to the point where it took 13 months to be able to walk again. I'm in palliative care through my network of health providers, which is difficult to get in. You have to get in by committee. They have to review your medical forms and see if you fit because there are a limited amount of slots. But even looking at mine, they said that hospice was on its way and death was around the corner. I am sick. I am horribly sick and in agony every day of my life. But even facing that, as somebody who grew up in a Lutheran household whose grandfather was a Lutheran minister, I still didn't turn to God. It wasn't something, even death didn't make me turn to God. I was apatheistic, somebody who was disinterested, who felt that it didn't apply to me, that whatever my fate was going to be, it was going to be. But Charlie Kirk's death has had more of an effect on me than I can reckon with. Not just me, but my wife. They talk about the concept of martyrdom, about the blood of martyrs and what that inspires in people. Charlie Kirk helped me find God. I want to be a man like him. I want to aspire to that. What's happened in this past week is bigger than I think most people can conceptualize. I think we look at it as another misery and another tragedy, even though we see the reverberations of it around us. But I can tell you, from what I have observed, and I am fairly decent at observing things, I'm not infallible, no one is, but from what I have observed, this is impactful in a way that most events aren't, and that this will have a lasting effect. TPUSA, which was the organization that Kirk ran, was a part of, had, I believe, around 900 chapters that were in colleges and 1,200 or so in high schools. I might have reversed the numbers, but roughly 2,100 to 2,300. At last count, after Kirk's assassination, that number is now at a requested 36,000. An 18 times growth in 5 to 6 days. People are not tolerating it. They're not putting up with people grave dancing upon this man's corpse, of mocking his wife and his children. Government is not going to sit by. People like Stephen Miller and Kash Patel, RFK and Trump knew Kirk. Trump talked about how Barron met him and liked him. People in power right now are actually quite personally affected by his assassination. People around this country are quite affected by his assassination because it's easy to picture yourself as him. Who was Charlie Kirk? He was a family man. He was somebody that loved his children. He was somebody that wanted his country to do well. He worked a job and supported his family and loved his wife. How is that something that needs to be killed? Why would that be a man that needs to be murdered? And who in their right mind would celebrate that? Too many people have looked at this and said, Jesus Christ, that's me. I am that man. And they want me dead. So for this stream today, we're going to talk about what happened and the people involved in it.
They want us all dead.
And while as bad of a tragedy as this is, and as heartbreaking as it may be, at least to me personally it is, that this is a historically hopeful and important moment in America and in American society. You are standing at the threshold of a second renaissance. And it is a fucking bittersweet tragedy that it took the blood of a man like Charlie Kirk to help play a part in that. We'll take a small break and be right back.
The best part of this whole goddamn thing is that he is not.
I'm going to take a nap. Thank you all, chatters, for hanging out. I'm going to take a nap, and hopefully we'll return to Silent Alive, and hopefully we make some progress. I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional over everything we just heard. Don't forget, we are all Charlie Kirk. Yeah, this is the whatever thing. Nikki was saying stuff. Well, actually, you know what? I guess I'll review you later. Hopefully, tomorrow we'll play some. Well, I do plan on coming back after taking a nap to play some Silent Alive, but I was saying tomorrow. Yeah, instead of Harvester, let's do some I Have No Mouth on my screen. We'll be back as soon as possible this evening. Thank you for joining.